Have you ever wondered what exactly defines wisdom, what its characteristics are, and what makes someone wise? Great names like Socrates, Aristotle, Nietzsche, and many others have always shown their way through human civilization, shaping the way and structure of our schools of thought in this day and age. All these philosophers shared one thing in common: wisdom. In this video, we're going to explore the meaning of wisdom from three different perspectives, which are intellect, love, and philosophy. We will start our journey by exploring what wisdom really is, then dissect its different parts later on, with justifications over how each of the parts contributes to wisdom as a whole. Basically, wisdom is a higher form of perception characterized by the understanding of causes, a sensical methodology of judgment, a correct opinion, and the awareness of one's own ignorance. Let us start our video talking about how intellect plays its role in wisdom.
We move to the idea that in order to be wise, you must demonstrate a sharp and strong intellect. Intellect is a major component of wisdom. Intellect usually has a different meaning and different definitions all around the world. However, the most basic definition of wisdom is that it is the ability or idea of being able to reason and understand things objectively. One of the major fields where intellect is used is education, which is also necessary for our main topic, wisdom. Another thing that goes hand in hand with wisdom is logic, as logic is in its most basic definition reasoning conducted or assessed according to strict principles of validity. Whether it's wisdom or intellect, logic and logical thinking is at the base of both. Another thing that logic is at the base of is philosophy, which is our next topic.
It is essential to know that in order to be a wise, you have to maintain a clear philosophy in life. Philosophy has been the hidden forces that guided human curiosity. No other mind is more obsessed with asking questions like philosophical mind is. When studying philosophy, one would feel compelled to ask what and why. The philosophical element promotes you to consider what is the core of the subject at the hand and why does it matter. And this is exactly where you start exploring wisdom from the philosophical perspective.
Love is one of the most complex and powerful emotions. Whoever you ask about the definition of love would give you a new, different answer. This was the case with the great Greek philosophers. Aristotle said that love is wishing for someone the things that he deems good, for the sake of that person and not oneself, and the accomplishment of these things to the best of one's ability. Plato, on the other hand, said that it is the motivation that leads one to try to know and contemplate beauty in itself, while Socrates said that love is the consciousness of a need for a good not yet acquired or possessed. As we can see, each of them had his own way of defining love. There are also different types of love, some of which are eros, platonic, and storge. Now, after knowing all this, how can we identify a wise person?
Overall, identifying someone with the characteristics that's hard to define is a difficult task, but we found out that there are three main characteristics in every wise person. Those are having experience, judgment, and foresight. These three characteristics are common in each and every wise person. At the end of the video, we talked about the three essential perspectives of wisdom, which are intellect, philosophy, and love, and how every single one of these can play a determined role in anyone's exploration process of wisdom. We also talked about the characteristics of a wise person. This marks the end of our journey with wisdom, and we hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.